After I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I can like, this is a horrible thing to say.
The controversy that started with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has shown that Ryan Reynolds was also heavily involved in trying to intimidate Justin both on and off the set. And with Taylor Swift taking a step back from Blake Lively, people fear that Ryan might be the next to leave Blake, and their marriage might be in danger, as they've been very performative and putting up a front. In almost every interview where Ryan Reynolds appears, he's usually in performance mode, ready to make jokes about every question. Actually, his marriage to Blake Lively, sometimes funny people get moments where they become serious and speak authentically in public, but that has rarely been the case for Ryan. Also, Blake tries to be as funny as Ryan, but it doesn't work out as much, and many of the jokes Blake has tried making have come out wrongly and backfired amid the "it ends with us" drama with Justin. The rumor that the couple got divorced became widespread recently, and also in July 2024 after a fan shared a comment on an Instagram post made by Blake about Deadpool and Wolverine that reads, "You and Ryan need to post more of each other. There were rumors going around that you two got divorced, and I didn't believe it because you two are the perfect couple." Blake reacted to this comment with a short statement and a laughing emoji that said, "Haha, they wish." However, this rumor has become popular again amidst the lawsuit battle between Blake and Justin. People think the couple has been in performance mode with their union even before and when they got together, starting from their wedding, which was held on a slavery plantation. It's obvious Ryan and Blake do the most awkward thing with their union, and they've gone ahead to do many weird things over the years, which people think are prominent examples of the couple being fake in a bid to sound funny. Is Blake Lively really your wife? Yes. Cheerful. Isn't an arrangementship? Well, there's a 25-year contract. Sure, I don't think she can make it. Ryan's brand is all about making jokes and being very unserious in interviews, which comes to him easily, but not Blake, who says things as they are many times, which has come across as very mean. But then she once caught her husband in a lie, and she didn't hold back at all. In the interview, Blake was told about an instance where her husband, Ryan, mentioned that he cried so much when their daughter was born, and even compared himself with a human sprinkler. Her Blake exposed Ryan in an exciting way when she answered, "This goes to show just how Ryan overstretches their experiences to put up a front to show they are a fantastic couple, which might be true. Still, there are many more instances where they've put up fake behavior to the point where people hardly believe Ryan anymore. People are like, they're trolling, and I'm just like, I said she looked really lovely in that dress." It gets even more ridiculous when you discover that the couple has been involved in many divorce rumors they have helped fuel over the years. Even though Blake defended their union against the rumors, as mentioned earlier, Ryan jokingly revealed that it might be true when he was in a position to confirm or deny the speculations. In March 2018, a news outlet reported that the couple was spending less time together because Ryan was consistently working while Blake was home. And Ryan replied in favor of the divorce rumor, saying, "I wish I could use a little me time." Speaking about rumors, one of the most widespread speculations surrounding the couple is that romantic feelings were one of the leading causes of the feud that started on the set of It Ends With Us between Blake and Justin. It gets intense when you realize how Ryan often reacts to his wife's love interest in films. In a promotional picture for A Simple Favor, where Blake is dressed as her character, with an unclad man offering her a martini, Ryan reacts to the image, writing, "He seems nice." And when it comes to It Ends With Us, we also got a similar reaction in a way that tells you something. "So I saw you posing in a photo with Mrs. Reynolds, and I'm sorry, what do you call her? Do you guys have a nickname or something?" "Okay, no, just so it's Mrs. Okay. Anyway, I saw this photo. It was pretty suggestive, so I got it right here. I'm gonna get right to it." Ryan loves making direct jokes about Blake's love interests, except Justin, which suggests whatever went down between Blake and Justin was so deep that Ryan had to approach the situation using the nice pool character to make fun of Justin. Then Blake thought it would be funny to mock Justin, even further by including an Easter egg in It Ends With Us, where she gives a special thanks to Gordon Reynolds. In Deadpool, Nice Pool is credited to Gordon Reynolds. Ryan. It also shows how far the couple would go to keep up with appearances. The couple have joked so much about their marriage in public that people wonder if it's always like that in their home when no one is listening, and that could be the case sometimes due to how Blake called Ryan and Taylor Swift her dragons, which means they take many of these weird things seriously. In another instance, Blake jokingly called John Legend the best man she knew, even though her husband was with them. In 2017, Blake posted on Instagram with the caption, "Congratulations to the most influential person in my life, the best man I know. You deserve this. If only my husband weren't blocking you in this shot. I'm so sorry at John Legend." In the same year, Ryan joked that Jake Gyllenhaal was a better cook than Blake, and he was reminded that his wife might not like that statement, to which he replied that he was moving out soon. While this sounds cute and fun, as they are just a couple happily trolling each other, people believe it's just a way for them to cover up their insecurities in public. TJ Miller, who worked with Ryan in Deadpool, believes Ryan is extremely insecure based on his experience with him, which might not be further from the truth. I think he's kind of an insecure dude. He's really nice. In Ryan's past marriage with Scarlett Johansson, she hinted at how Ryan became insecure over her success. Scarlett said, "Logistics of being with another actor are challenging. There has to be a real understanding of how you share your time, especially when two people's careers are going at the same rate. Even if one person is more successful than the other, that also proves challenging. There may be a competitive thing." On another occasion, Scarlett spoke about actors assuming no one wants them if they are not having success. She hinted that a boost in an actor's career gives them their ego, to which it's believed that she was referring to Ryan. If Ryan can be so fearful of his partner becoming more successful than him, it shows he could do anything to stay as a Hollywood power figure and keep on making significant moves. And with this personality trait, the question remains if this trolling between the couple is just mere jokes or insecurities disguised in masks. However, the answer becomes even more apparent as we explore different situations where Blake and Ryan trolled each other. This has always been adorable until now that fans are watching. They've ever done with a critical lens. Blake hasn't been featured in many projects in the past few years, which is one of the reasons why she may have tried to take control of It Ends With Us. However, one of the reasons Blake hasn't been featured in many projects is that she has been focusing on family and raising their children. Nevertheless, when a fan commented on a photo of Blake with a bump in 2019 by saying they should get the baby out of there, Ryan said the baby should stay in, which people think is another sign of Ryan's insecurities of allegedly wanting his wife to be busy being pregnant, so he could keep doing the jobs that move his career forward. Many people have often mistaken Ryan Reynolds for Ryan Gosling, who is featured in Barbie because of their names and physical appearance. But in their trolling of each other, Blake mistook her husband for Gosling and went ahead to share an image of Gosling with the caption, "Happy birthday, baby." And even though it's a strange but funny joke, the couple might just be trying to show the world they have a healthy relationship where everything can be funny, except that it also sends the wrong message of how they might be hiding beneath a facade. The couple even went as far as making jokes about a popular website, Ashley Madison, where married people were given the platform to cheat other people with promised anonymity, which eventually failed by ruining marriages and led to many people being exposed. And this happened on Valentine's Day in 2018, when Blake started by making fun of Ryan for not knowing how to use his cell phone, asking why an app wouldn't swipe right. Ryan replied that it was the eHarmony, an online dating app, and Blake responded, "Can you show me how to download that? Ever since Ashley Madison closed, I've been so lonely." Referencing a website that ruined many people's marriages, and Jobs shows there's no limit to how far the couple can go in normalizing dangerous jokes. Following and unfollowing each other is one of the quickest ways in which fans figure out if all is well in a relationship, or if there's trouble in the paradise of celebrity couples. However, it's an opportunity for Blake and Ryan to joke about their marriage, as Blake unfollowed Ryan and some accounts in 2018, and Ryan played along with it. After people started talking about how that means the couple weren't on good terms, Ryan reacted to this by saying definitely stings. It's a terrible way to find out that I've been kicked out of the house, to be honest. Terrible. I don't know where rage like that comes from. It's exciting how Ryan and Blake can make a joke out of this, but it's also strange that most of their jokes center around their marriage being in trouble or having an affair, and it's a thin line as to whether the couple fantasizes about having these problems or is just really scared. They might be in that position someday and try to joke around it so it doesn't catch them unawares. Interestingly, that won't be the only time that Blake and Ryan would joke about infidelity in their marriage and how they try to involve their marriage in whatever is happening in the media. In 2018, a news media outlet posted a story about a woman who claimed to have slept with 20 ghosts and was now engaged to one. Ryan's reaction was, "This is how I find out." And he was trying to say that his wife probably had the same delusion, and it's surprising because the post was never about them. Most of the time, truths are hidden in plain sight. And it wasn't funny when Blake told Ryan she was keeping many secrets from him, some very concerning that Ryan should be bothered about. People could easily speculate just how many secrets Blake kept away from Ryan about Justin, which has become a basis for their downfall. Justin's lawsuit revealed a very private detail that people have yet to dig out until recently, and that's a conversation between Blake and Justin. In the conversation, they were speaking about orgasming for one of the spicy scenes. In the film, the scene is about Ryle not climaxing after satisfying Lily. But even though the conversation was initiated for their characters, Blake spoke as herself, saying, "I'd be mortified if that happened to me," which personalizes an action meant for Lily in the movie. Following Blake's lead, because Justin felt it was an attempt to connect with the characters, he said those have been some of the most beautiful moments between himself and his wife, Emily. Although that conversation ended there, it has been interpreted to allegedly mean that Ryan might not be satisfying his wife like Justin satisfies his. Then in a text message, Blake and Justin both exchanged some insane comments, with Justin saying, "I like Blake." Blake replied she had met that version of herself, and so had her suppositories, which she took far to talk about inserting things up her rectum. When Justin's initial comment was about attitude, considering how Blake was sharing those intimate details with Justin but filed paperwork to say Justin was being a creep, further shows that the jokes and trolling Blake and Ryan engage with in public are just trying to put up a front on what really goes on behind the scenes. However, given the recent developments, the couple's performance mode might be ending,